So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Miltt in case you did not know. So first off, Happy New Year. I've been under divine pressure with a lot of things that I've manifested just come in and smack me all in the face at once. So I'm still learning to manage all of that. But someone gave me a really good idea to make a video on, is just tips and tricks for new real estate agents and leasing agents to kind of do on the field and just like overall. So I just came home from work. I'm really tired, so we're gonna get straight into the video. So without further ado, keep on watching. So first and foremost, as an agent, you want to make sure we have clients. So when you're putting your stuff out there, you want to make sure you put your stuff out there everywhere. Craigslist, people laugh and joke about on Craigslist, but if you know Ryan Serhant, you can Google on YouTube. He has millions of subscribers. He's a New York broker. He literally he made his first deal off of Craigslist. And if you read his book, Seller Like Serhant, it's a very crazy story, but don't underestimate and try to market yourself as much as possible, everywhere as you possibly can. Yeah, so try to market yourself as much as possible. Facebook Marketplace is a wonderful place to market your stuff. Instagram is a wonderful place to market photos, mostly like really nice apartments that are really different and really stand out. That's something really nice to do on there. There's like Roomsters. Roomie was my favorite app, one because they did a background check on me. I paid for a certification so that I can be a real estate professional on there. So when people saw me, they knew I went through a background check. They knew that I paid for the partnership and I went through whatever, everything, and I paid for all of that. So they knew that I was a real person and I wasn't like some creepy person trying to set them up and bring them to an apartment, anything like that. And it was really cool because on Roomie, so definitely download that app. It's the best thing. Obviously it's for roommates, but in New York City, prices are so flipping high. A lot of people are roommates, so definitely it's a very helpful app. But like I said, on the app is really cool because you have the picture of the person. You have they usually have their job title, a description about them, if they're 420 friendly, if they smoke, if they have pets. You have a whole description so you can see if you're compatible or not, or you can find someone if you already have a roommate in an apartment and somebody's moving out, you're trying to fill in that next apartment. You can easily find someone and know if they're a match, like off rip. Like I just feel like that was my favorite platform. And then it was like Facebook Marketplace next. It was definitely my favorite platform. If you have your real estate license and you are able to use Street Easy is definitely worth the investment. I can definitely say that. But secondly, I definitely want to tell you guys to get a CRM system. That is a customer relation management. So for example, you get a ton of calls in every 5 seconds. You want to make sure you have a system that's going to track all those people you contact, because people are going to be calling you left, right. You're not going to remember who the hell they are. You're not going to remember their credit score. You're not going to remember when they want to move. You're not going to remember just little details and stuff that they're looking for in an apartment. So definitely having that CRM is very important. It lets you know when to follow up with them, because in real estate, if you do not follow up, you're not going to make any money. And it's also good because if John rents an apartment this year, January 31st, 2020, and his lease expires January 30th, 2021, in your CRM system, it should give you a reminder at least, let's say 2 months prior, because that's usually what we do on my job. We send out lease renewals like 2 months prior and say, hey, see your lease is renewing soon. Do you want to, your lease is expiring soon. Do you want to renew your lease, or would you like to look for another place? Easy. Oh, hey, I'm not really liking this place. I think I want to move. Boom. You didn't even have to do anything, but all you did was kept that client in your system, and he was able to get an additional commission check. And he knows you already. He knows what you're capable of. He knows you're a very responsible person, very capable. He knows how smooth the transaction was, so he's going to give you the money because he knows you already. Or even if he says, nah, I'm going to renew my lease, he can say, but my roommate here wants to find another apartment or whatever, wants to get his own apartment because he got a raise. Boom. Yeah, I know this broker, he dealt with me last year. He hits me up from time to time, checks in on me and stuff like that. So like I said, follow-up is very important. And if you're dealing with older, clients, if you got to that level where they started talking about their kids and stuff like that, and you got that close, make sure you say happy birthday to them kids and stuff like that. So when they do want to buy a house and stuff like that, they know who to come to, or, even if you can't help them, that you can refer them to someone and even get a referral fee off of that. So just remember that. So another thing that I want to say is to please don't go in apartments and be a robot, a monotone robot. This is the floor, that's the door, That's the ceiling. That's the wall. Please do not do that. Like, that is just so creepy. Like, first off, when you meet them downstairs, make sure you meet them downstairs. You know, hi, how are you? How was it the commute here? You know, how was work? You know, how was the weather? Wow, this weather's really crazy. You know, I mean, not talk that fast, but obviously have a little small talk. You know, obviously they came from work, they're tired, it's fucking freezing. You know, like shit. Like, you know, go on with the important details and make sure you know, you kind of just give them small talk, something to laugh about. Tell them a little bit about the building. So, hey, this is, you know, a pre-modern war building, because a lot of people don't know. They may not know. You know, it's built before the Second World War. So usually these buildings composed of XYZ. They usually have these, you know, certain fixtures, or the ceilings are literally a certain way. Simple stuff, you know, since the building is old, it usually comes with heating and hot water. So you can take that out of your, you know, your worry when paying your monthly bills. And then when you get into the apartment, say, you know, because you've been talking so much, you can say, well, this is the apartment. I'm going to let you look around for a bit and see the place. You know, you give them a few minutes, then you start pointing out important stuff. Like, yeah, so this is actually my favorite unit out of this building. I usually fill up a lot of units. Even if you got a lot, they're not gonna know. But like, you know, but this unit has a virtual doorman, so you can see actually who's in front of the building. So if you don't want to let them in, you don't have to. The UPS delivery guy actually has the access code to this building, so they'll actually come in and drop the packages off, so your package will be safe and secure, so it's not left outside. It's keypad protected, because that's what a lot of these buildings actually are now. A lot of them are, but the keys is usually like, you know, like number system set up, or however they do it. You can let them know. Make sure you know the knowledge of the area. I think that's very, very, I know that's very freaking important. If you know it doesn't have no damn washing machine in there, you better find the fucking closest laundromat. You better find the fucking closest grocery store. You better find that shit before you go on a damn appointment. You better be Googling that shit on the subway there, or in your car on the way there. No, don't do that in the car. Make sure you're at a stop, because we don't want to text and drive. I don't want to promote that. But, you know, make sure you do your research beforehand, because that's very, very important. So if you know there's no washing machine, yeah, the laundromat's around the corner. You know, we have a grocery store down the block. And if you know they're like young college students, you can let them know where the closest bar is, karaoke, ping pong, stuff like that. If they're, you know, adults and they have kids and you're doing like a whole apartment, let them know where the closest park is, the closest schools. Let them know there's a precinct down the block, so they know their kids are safe, stuff like that. If someone asks, you know, and they say, okay, well, I'm this and that religion, and they tell you this like prior, or, you know, they give you a hint or something like that, then you can say, well, yeah, I found this place based on what you asked, because since you asked me, say about a mosque or something like that, and there's a mosque around the corner, so you can, you know, be close to home and be ready to pray whenever, and, you know, come home easy and stuff like that. Little things like that, people are gonna be like, you the real MVP, like, for real. So it just shows you really care when you go above and beyond. Even if you don't close that appointment, it's the thought that counts. And sometimes that could lead to referral, believe it or not. So just make sure you do your due diligence, small talk, follow up with them. Make sure you promote yourself. Go to networking events. I cannot stress that enough. Networking events are very important, because you never know who you're going to meet. You could end up on a team with a very, very big real estate agent, and just having that face like, oh, that's that broker, you know, then, you know, that could bring you in a bunch of referrals. Or they can't run an appointment, they'll say, hey, can you run this appointment for me? You know, we'll split it 50-50 or 70-60-40, whatever the fuck. Go out there. You never know what you can do. Like, name, fame, anything. Like, as much as a lot of people don't like Trump, is people who put his name on a building just because of the significance of his name, and it's not even Trump's building, you know? So it's just like, it's a matter of how you look at it. Same way you could put Nike on a t-shirt, it could go from fucking a $2 t-shirt, a $35 t-shirt. That shit matters. So like I said, make sure you go out there, promote yourself. Always, if your Instagram is crazy and you got like half naked pictures that you do the most, just create a separate profile. Okay, you want to keep personal away from professional. Or if you want to have make your personal account your professional account, make sure you archive a lot of these pictures, because people don't want to see you in your bathing suit when they're looking for a house. That's not what this is for. So you just want to be mindful of that. If you're in New York City, definitely, I know a lot of people get problems with let me say problems, but they get a lot of clients coming in, incoming calls with Section 8 and voucher clients, and that's because a lot of landlords don't take Section 8, and that's because there's just a lot of legality issues and a lot of stuff like that dealing with Section 8, and it's very, very hard to put them out. And if they do accept Section 8, then the city's going to send an inspector there to view the unit, and if they don't like the color of the floor, they're going to make you pay and change it, and the landlord's not going to want to do that, because landlords want to keep their expenses low, and ain't nobody got time for that. That's just how their mindset is. And like I said, it's a bunch of just other reasons why they just don't want to do it. I don't see nothing. That's me. Like, if I was to buy a house in New York, I Section 8 it out. You get guaranteed money. But like I said, a lot of people in New York don't want to do it. So it's a lot of people with Section 8 and vouchers out here looking for a place and they can't find a place. So respectfully, even if they're calling out your phone, you refer them. Hi, I don't have any landlords at the moment that take Section 8 or vouchers, but City Housing can definitely help you. You let them know that there's going to be a social worker who's going to open a case for you, and they're going to help you find a place and walk you through the whole process. They're going to have an inspector come and make sure the place is in tip-top shape, and that's all you have to do. You don't have to be like, oh, get angry why they calling my phone all the time. You know, just be respectful with it, because New York City is fucking overpriced. It's fucking expensive, so a lot of people can't afford it. So I mean, if they gotta get a voucher, they gotta find a place to live. Honestly, in the places that do accept vouchers, best believe people are not moving no time soon, just because it's a commodity out here. So just keep that in mind. And this video is getting pretty long, so I have to cut it short. So if you guys do want to watch anything, or if I think of any other tips, I'll make a part 2, or if I could even do a walkthrough version of this, like a part 2, but like the walkthrough version, that would be honestly really cool. So I could kind of so you guys can visually see what I'm talking about, which just makes it really cool. So I'll think about that. I don't know, I might spoil y'all, I might not spoil y'all. It depends how much views this video gets. But so thank you for watching. Like I said, Happy New Year, stay positive. Follow me on Instagram at I always post positive stuff. That's just me, and if you don't like it, then you can delete me, honey, because okay, that's just who I am now. Okay, we're doing nothing but manifesting this year, nothing but positivity. This year has a lot of great things to offer. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. He did pass away a few days ago. There's a lot of crazy shit happening in 2020 just started, but overall I'm staying positive about it. But I'm chatting, so without further ado, I'll see you next week.